Very good evening, dear friends, and welcome into our Dissipation of Glamour meditation. And this meditation is done by Master DK, and this is one of those meditations which are in two levels. There is a individual glamour meditation, and then the meditation which is directed to the group, which can be only done by the group. And we have had different kinds of meditations or different kinds of subjects, glamours, and it is said that it is good to continue with the similar glamours. But we let pause this glamour that we have had during the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry, which was very indicate and very subtle, and the glamour which really needs to be thought through, and that was glamour which was related to the revelation of light. And we will continue again, but we will work with the glamour now, what we have had also often, the glamour of conscious manipulation and lying, which is a huge problem at the moment everywhere, absolutely. And somehow also that if the values are descending, and if the mind of humanity is confused as it is at the moment, then people are not thinking so much about the lying that it would be anything bad. But it is, of course, because everyone is ought to and has the right for truth, as much as we can understand the truth. But anyway, when there is conscious manipulation going on, we are causing this dangerous thing in humanity, which is confusion. And that is what Black Lodge is using. Also, let us remind ourselves what Tibetan has said. The responsibility this time is laid upon the new group of world servers to rent the veil of Maya. That was done by Buddha and Christ. They have done their own part, and now this responsibility has been moved upon a new group of world servers. And this meditation is about that we are taking the responsibility to do at least something in relationship to the world glamours. Also, if you want, we have been taking in this meditation one addition to use mudra that is like the blessing gesture. It's called Abhaya fearlessness mudra. That is mudra which is used by the Buddha when he is expressing the walking Buddha. So now let us start our meditation and align now with in your mind with your circle of co-workers and your circle of triangles, the network of forces of enlightenment. Preparatory stages. Now we are going to name the members of the group and followed by 3 minutes silence. And when you hear the name of your brother or your sister, hold them in your heart, dear in your heart and in your mind. Michael and Veronica, Barbara, Catherine, Fred, Greg, Heike, Jane, Joanne, Kira, Magda Kuya, Maureen, Minamari, Rosita, Sharon, Vivienne, William, Zenet, and then guest and Tuija. 3 minutes silence. Protective formula. As these words are uttered, each group member makes the sign of the cross of divinity, and that is done touching our forehead, then heart, left eye, and right eye. So let us touch our forehead and say, as a soul, I work in light, heart, and darkness cannot touch me, left eye. I take my stand within the light, right eye. I work, and from that point I never move. The group has the cross of divinity shining forth in front of every member. The three preparatory stages. Focus with the dual light or matter of etheric physical. And mind of mental light in the chitta. Meditate on soul contact. Visualize and recognize the soul light. See the scent of the light upon the mental plane. See now the fusion of these two lesser lights with soul light, the light of reason in the mental body. And let us say affirmation. The light is one, and in that light shall we see light. This is the light that turns the darkness into day. The formula. Visualize the great searchlight, fusion of these two lesser lights with soul light, which we now have created, and turn its light upon the astral plane. Then again the group says, radiance are we and power. We stand forever with our hands stretched out, linking the heavens and the earth, the inner world of meaning and the subtle world of glamour. We reach into the light and bring it down to meet the need. We reach into the silent place and bring from thence the gift of understanding. Thus with the light we work and turn the darkness into day. Now we use the weapon of light. Turn towards the center where the will of God is known. Invoke spiritual will by using the Antakarana. Sense the living interplay between the sacrifice petals, synthesis petals, atmic plane of spiritual will, and with monad. In your consciousness, be aware of your highest aspect of your being. And we pause a moment. use the beam we have generated and say, with power upon its beam, the light is focused on the goal. The glamour to be dissipated today is the glamour of a conscious manipulation and lying. We throw the light upon the glamour of conscious manipulations and lying. And the words of power are said. The power of our united light prevents the appearance of the glamour of conscious manipulation and lying. The power of our united light negates the quality of the glamour of conscious manipulation and lying from affecting humanity. The power of our united light destroys the life behind the glamour of conscious manipulation and lying. You can reflect for a while about this glamour of conscious manipulation and lying. Understanding that this vast overshadowing vampire through which the Black Lord works, leading millions into hatred, separation, and against the law of love, leading millions to confusion, through which Black Lord is able to work, vitiating human living and all hierarchical planning, is against right human relations, unity, and loving cooperation. You may hold this Abhaya Mudra if you want to, visualizing the group standing within the will. Together, the protective cross of divinity shining forth through the group. When we visualize the light, searchlight of dual light with the soul light. We turn our focus and penetrating into the glamour of conscious manipulation and lying, and have 5 minutes silence producing the weakening and dissipation of the glamour. The glamour of conscious manipulation and lying. And now 5 minutes of silence. See now the glamour that it has weakened and dissipated. We also realize the intensity of purpose has deepened. Whilst the work was seen proceeding, and the group unity has increased. We sound the great invocation. So let us now turn away our attention from the astral plane and refocus back upon the mental plane. The searchlight of the soul is shut off. Also group searchlight. Visualize clarity in thinking. We will now sound the Om and visualize at the same time that the work had been done mentally, emotionally, physically, and it has been successful. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for the good work. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your presence. And is it so that next time we have Pisces Ingress? Okay, dear friends, we will meet again, and lots of love, lots of many blessings, and then good night from Finland.